ball club. They played very well, too. They and Neponset had a thing going all year. They were a lot of fun to see play, those two ball clubs.
All right, we are all set to go. Finally, it seems like it's been an eternity since we've had the ball up in the air, but we're now set to go. And the tip is up, and it's controlled by the South team, and Jason Hove has the basketball, gives it to Brian Ince. Brian Ince out high, very quick. Hove has it now in the corner, back to Ince. Ince trying to get free. Now Hove in the corner, looking inside for Dutton. Nothing there, and we got a whistle and a traveling call. So it'll go back to the North. North is starting tonight. Eric Krogert from Anawan, Matt McDonald of Princeton, Ryan Youngren of Western, Tim Marquis also of Princeton, and I'm missing somebody. We'll find him soon enough. Matt McDonald has the basketball. Youngren now on the right wing, taking it in. Shot is up, no good. Battle for the rebound. The other starter, Andy Porter, 6'8" from Geneseo. Here comes Brian Ince now for the South team. Ince into the lane. Takes it out on the wing. Now Ince gets it back from Anderson. Anderson has it at the point. Now over to Ince on the left side. Ince penetrates, drives to the hole, shot up and good. What a shot by Brian Ince.
They do that a lot, too. He likes to penetrate and then dish off, or he can take the three-point shot, too. You got to play off him a little bit, and then he'll take the three-pointer and he'll nail that.
Eric Krogert from Anawan on the ball handling duties against Ince. Now they work it down low. McDonald, tough baseline shot, might have been blocked by Hove. Rebound scrambled for. McDonald picks it up. He gets bumped by Hove, goes to the hole. Good pass to Porter. Scramble for the basketball, loose ball, and we got a jump ball. Possession arrow giving it to the South team. And Hove to inbound. Nope, now they're saying North. They didn't move the arrow before. So it'll be North basketball. Krogert to inbound. Krogert trying to find an open man. Finds McDonald. He'll take the jumper, and it's good. Matt McDonald drains it, and we're even at 2. Here comes Ince now for the South. Penetrates, then dishes out to Anderson. Now down into the corner it goes. Back out high. Lewis had it. Now driving in, shot no good. A rebound taken out of there by Culbertson from Geneseo. And now gunning one up for the North team, and hitting it is Tim Marquis of Princeton. And that was a three-pointer, makes it 5-2. South having trouble getting on track. Ince will try from Trey Land, and it's good.
And he wasn't even set on that one, but I'll tell you what, when he gets set, he's very, very good. And this McDonald single-handedly kept Princeton in the game at Kewanee later in the year when Princeton beat Kewanee, and Kewanee had him beat.
Youngren has it. McDonald will try the three. It's no good. He gets his own rebound, goes back and puts it up and good. And McDonald gives the North a 2-point lead. Now here's Mike Lewis to Brian Ince. Ince over to Anderson. Anderson tries the three-pointer. It's no good off the back of the iron. Battle for the rebound. Dutton has it all alone. It's Lewis, and it's up and good.
That last time down the floor for Matt McDonald of the North team, real good foul on his shot. Real good, fundamentally sound ball player.
You get the feeling there's going to be some points put on the board in this one. Scramble for the loose ball. Ryan Youngren picked it up, but then it's lost out of bounds, and it goes back to the South. First substitution of the ball game. Ryan Anderson leaves the lineup, and Matt Peplow, 6'1" from Rova, checks in. Coach Peck told me before the game we're going to play everybody about even. Says that's all that really matters. Just get everybody a lot of playing time. Into the lane as Peplow puts up the shot, no good, but he drew a foul. First whistle of the ball game, and that'll send Peplow to the line for a pair. McDonald got the foul, his first. Team first.
What's fun about these games is all the points they put on the board. They're a lot of fun to watch. Very entertaining, and that's why the fans keep coming out year after year. No matter how hot it is, they keep coming out.
Peplow no good on the first one. Rova Tiger. We're tied at 7. And Peplow makes the second one, giving the South a 1-point advantage. Here comes the North team with Ryan Youngren leading the charge. Youngren into the lane, now takes it back out. Matt McDonald holds. Directs some traffic. He's got Jason Hove on him. McDonald's going to pump one up again, and it's good. Boy, oh boy, nothing but net for McDonald. He's got 6 points already. It's 9-8, a 1-point advantage for the North. And here comes Peplow now for the South. Bounce pass to Lewis. Lewis tries to go to the hole, and he gets fouled by Youngren. I believe it was on Youngren anyway. It probably shouldn't be so premature. It was indeed on Youngren, his first. There's Hove down low. Pump fake, trying to get it up. Had it knocked out of his hands. North going to come up with the basketball. Dutton nearly a foul. Now McDonald leading the charge. He'll stop and pop again, and this time it's no good. Tip up and good, though. What a play by Nate Culbertson. Came out of nowhere, and it's 11-8. Now Ants going to the hole, drives in, lost it on the way up. Coming down with it is Lewis. Bounce pass down to Ants, scramble for the ball now. Picked up by Dutton, he'll put it up and good.
It's fun to watch these guys play. See how fast Ince is, though? I didn't realize until he played Kewanee exactly how quick and fast he is, and he's one of the fastest, quickest kids I've ever seen play ball.
11-10. North by a point. Krogert from Anawan with it for the North squad. Into the corner goes to Marquis, and we got a whistle and a hat going to be called. Foul is going to be against Matt Dutton, his first, team's first. South women won tonight, 73-52. Marquis inbounds to Krogert. Krogert takes it out high, McDonald. McDonald into the corner to Krogert. Long-range artillery, no good, or Marquis, no good. Back the other way is Peplow. Driving in, cut off by McDonald. Shoots anyway, no good. Scramble for the basketball. Lewis has it for the South. Now it's on the floor. Down low, Peplow. Peplow from Hove, and Peplow's shot no good. Lewis rebounds, puts it up no good. There's Dutton to finish it off. He'll get it up and good.
I heard a lot of nice things about Dutton this year. I wasn't able to see him play, but I saw him play football. And if he's as good a basketball player as he's a football player, he's got a lot going for him.
South up by a point now, 12-11. Good spin move by Krogert. Quick on quick. Instant Krogert. Here's McDonald trying to drive by Hove. He got cut off. Hove doing a good job that time. Now gives it up to Youngren for the shot. Rattles in and out and then back in. And it makes it 13-12, and we're just going back and forth. Now here's Brian Ince. He has one trade to his liking tonight. Peplow down to Hove in the left corner, looking inside. Now there's Brian Ince. Three-point land. It is no good. A rebound. Dutton has it. Knocked out of his hands. Lewis has it for the South. Up and rattles. Good. 14-13. South back up by one.
A very friendly bounce to go up and down, Pete.
Back comes the North. Here's Matt McDonald. He'll drive in, forces one up, no good. Tipped his own rebound to Marquis. His shot up, no good. Culbertson keeps it alive, but Brian Ince picks it up now for the South team. Here comes Ince. Good pass to Lewis, and then Lewis almost going out of bounds, threw it away to McDonald. And now Krogert can't hang on. He goes flying into the bleachers. Out of bounds with it, and it goes back to the South team.
And back and forth and back. It's amazing how these kids are going to be very tired by the time this game's over with. It's a warm gym, and it's a warm night, and like you mentioned, they might not be in the best of shape.
Brian Ince to Peplow to Dutton, who's way out beyond the three-point line. Brian Anderson, now to Peplow, back to Anderson. Anderson for Galva. Now to Hove. Hove down low to Dutton. Jump hook, no good. Rebound taken down by Culbertson. Now to McDonald. Good lead pass to Marquis. Pulls up, baseline shot, won't stay. And a foul. Culbertson battling Ince for the rebound. Culbertson going to be called for the foul, his first, team's third. And we're going to see 5 new ones come in for the North. So I'm going to have all kinds of trouble all over again.
Nah, you never have problems, Pete. One thing everybody always says, how does Gary keep those names straight on all these kids? And I said he bluffs like no. I said he makes sure he knows who these kids are before he even thinks about doing a broadcast.
With the exception of tonight, okay? It's the South with the basketball. It goes through the hands of Peplow. Peplow between the legs dribble, right side wing pass to Anderson, drives in, gives back to Peplow, launches the tray, and it's good.
He can shoot the lights out. I saw Peplow play a couple times this year. He's a good ball player.
Back the other way, Tony Allen now driving in for the North, and he got fouled by Peplow. Tony Allen from Tuscaloosa will go to the line, 5'11". Not a whole lot of fouling in this one. Boy, that girls' game had a bunch of fouls. And at the line, once again, as I mentioned before, is going to be Tony Allen, 82% foul shooter. Now here come the subs for the South. Jim Haynes from Rova, Trent Scholl of Princeville, Eric Farrell of Kewanee, Mike Smith from Alexis, Travis White of Galva. I think I got them all. They're going to be at a height disadvantage with Andy Porter of Geneseo out there at 6'8". Andy Holting, 6'3", from Anawan. Ben Endress, 6-footer from Western. Allen at the line. The other one out there is Ken Larson from Orion. Free throw up and good for Tony Allen. 17-14 is the score. The South team on top by 3. Second one no good. A rebound chased out of there, and here comes the South. Eric Farrell up ahead to Smith. Smith on the dribble, throws it over on the wing, and it goes to Scholl. Scholl now driving in. Good pass. And the shot won't stay down. A rebound taken out of there by Porter. Shot was up by Haynes, no good. Here comes the North now on the move. And it's Larson. Larson starts to penetrate, and the ball is kicked then by Mike Smith. And it goes out of bounds.
And even though it's an all-star game, Porter from Geneseo made that shot go awry. He made that shot go bad, unfortunately, for the South team.
Porter's going to put one up. No good. A rebound taken out of there, and then a foul on the play. They're going to call a foul on Ben Endress of Western. 4th team foul. South with the basketball. Travis White from Galva inbounds to Smith, and now Eric Farrell has it in the right corner. Farrell holds, tries to go baseline and can't, and then threw it away. Thought Mike Smith was going to be there, but Smith was going to the basket, so it goes back to the North team. North down by 3, 17-14. With 12 and a half to go in the first half. A lot of basketball yet to come your way on a Saturday night. There's Porter inside, tried to behind the back pass, didn't work. Jim Haynes picks it up for the South. Up ahead it goes to Travis White. Now in the corner, the long one put up no good by Scholl, and it's taken out of there by the North team. And it's Ben Endress on the dribble. Now a shovel pass and a missed bunny up no good by Andy Holting. Then the ball is knocked out of bounds, and it'll still go to the North squad. Holting missed an easy one there. Endress going to inbound. Gets it into Holting. Now out top it goes to Endress. Endress puts up the shot. No good. Rebound battle for Holting has it. Threw it away. And a reach-in foul as Travis White came up with the loose ball, and he got fouled. And I believe they're going to get Tony Allen. And it's going to be team foul number 5. Or number 6, maybe. Take your pick. Nope. Still says 5 up there. Haynes. Out high to Scholl. Scholl with a nice move, and he got it to go.
Pretty play by Scholl.
Out of Princeville, Trent Scholl gives the South a 5-point lead. Now controlling is Allen. Allen gives it up to Endress. Endress nothing but net from about 17. 19-16 South on top. Here's Scholl again. Now Scholl gets it back from Smith, puts it up no good, and a foul inside. I think they're going to give Jim Haynes for battling a little too hard in the lane.
Haynes was sandwiched and by 2 pretty big boys there, Porter and the other guy. And geez, Pete, I thought he was going to be about as big as a piece of paper when he got done.
Instead, he gets the foul. 19-16. Here comes Endress. Endress goes all the way. Shot partially tipped, I think, by Haynes. Haynes gets the rebound. Now to Farrell. Farrell races up court. Quite a trackster this year. He had just an outstanding sports season at Kewanee High. Farrell gets it back from White. Starts to penetrate. Now it goes inside and then back outside, and Scholl puts it up no good. Holting controls the rebound for the North. Here comes the North. They could tie with the 3-pointer. Racing all the way and putting it up and good as Ken Larson from Orion.
Great play by Larson. Just moved, got a little open spot, and got in there, and boom, he made the play.
And Mike Smith throws it over the head of Farrell, and it goes out of bounds. So the North looking to regain the lead. They've scored 4 straight. And here they come once again. Larson out at the point now, guarded by Smith. Gets it into Porter. Porter, big and strong, turnaround, won't go off the back of the iron. Farrell had the rebound, and he got hammered by Olting. Got tipped away, and Mike Smith picks it up for the South, and he'll stop and pop from 3, and it's good.
Wow.
22-18, South by 4. Back the other way comes Larson. Larson goes out top with it to Allen. Allen's going to try a tough three-pointer, no good on the air ball. Smith rebounds, tosses it up ahead to Scholl. Scholl will lay it up and good.
Good play by Scholl to let the kid go by before he made the shot, but great pass.
24-18. There's a steal by Mike Smith. Now a scramble for the loose ball. North gets it back into the lane. Crazy shot up, no good by Allen. Farrell takes it out the other way. Gives it over on the left wing to Scholl, and he can't save it from going out of bounds. A little too far up ahead for him. And another substitution now for the South. Checking in will be Justin Petrovich from Alwood. And he'll replace Travis White. So Petrovich in there now. On the right wing now for the North team, though, is Endress. Now to Porter, and a block from behind by Scholl. Scholl driving in. We got contact. Big time collision. They're going to call a blocking foul. That had to hurt.
Man, we heard it up here, and it sounded like we had a head hit the floor there. Wow, boom, boom.
Ken Larson went down, and Roger Lowe immediately up applauding the play of Ken Larson, who tried to take the charge but got called for the block. And stepping up to the foul line is Bennett. We checked that Ben Endress was standing there. My mistake. It's going to be South basketball. Eric Farrow to inbound. Farrow gets it in, and all alone underneath the basket was Scholl, and goaltending on Porter, so Trent Scholl will get the basket. But the crowd loves the goaltending more than the basket, I think.
Yeah, there's a goaltending last night that wasn't called in that Bulls game, wasn't there, Pete?
There's a driving shot, and it's up and no good by Endress. Battle for the rebound, and it's lost out of bounds. They missed putting 2 points up there.
I think you're right.
Yep, there they go. Okay, Greg Christico's keeping the scorebook. Who's on the clock?
What's on second?
There's the steal. Petrovich comes up with the steal. Now to Scholl. Scholl into the lane. Boy, he's out of first half, and he hits again. Scoreboard is Bob Jones, so he got it up there now. Shot up no good at the other end by Allen, and then a foul. Allen came over the back of Farrell. Substitution. We'll see 5 fresh ones now for the North. They'll bring in McDonald and Youngren and Marquis and Krogert and Culbertson. They're starters. 28-18. The South making a nice run here. And they're in the bonus. So I think Farrow will shoot the free throw. Nope, they're going to say that. I thought it was Farrow that got fouled.
He was. He definitely was fouled.
Trent Scholl going to step there. He's got the hot hand. He's got 8 points. And at the line is Trent Scholl. 8:44 left, first half. Scholl gets the first one to go.
Sure hasn't forgot how to shoot free throws, has he? Kid's having a good ball game so far, Pete. It's fun to watch these kids play, and usually one just has a little better ball game than the other ones.
Scholl no good on the second one. A rebound taken away by the North team, and it's McDonald coming up with it. McDonald across the half line. Now with it is McDonald again. Now inside Culbertson. Culbertson, nice give and go to Ryan Youngren, gets it up and good. 29-20, South by 9 over the North. Here's Farrow. Farrow to to Smith. Smith over to Scholl. Scholl starts to penetrate. Now takes it low to Haynes. Turnaround away off the mark. Rebound controlled by Marquis. Ball might have been tipped. Marquis bringing it up court now. Princeton Tiger has it for this North squad. To Youngren. Youngren, good move on Petrovic, and he lays it up and good. Ryan Youngren going to the hole. 29-22. Farrow now for the South. Cross court, Smith, three-point shot, no good this time. Rebound, Youngren, he's all over the place. Here comes the North.
The North is making a run at him.
Three-pointer, Marquis nails it.
Great shot by Marquis.
His second tray of the night. And it pulls the North within 4. And they were back from 10. Eric Farrow has it now, looking inside. Petrovic not there. Farrow now driving baseline, gets free, lays it up too hard. Rebound, Culbertson. Here comes McDonald now. McDonald guarded by Farrow, taking it in, got tripped, gave it up to Marquis. Marquis spins in the lane, shoots, no good. Culbertson all over the back of Haynes, and he'll be called for the foul. Checking into the South lineup now. Travis White going to come back in, and he'll replace Mike Smith. 7:03 to go in the first half. WJRE Kewanee, Illinois, bringing you the Hoopfest tonight. And at the charity stripe, Jim Haynes from Rova, 6'3", first time to the line tonight, and shooting 1-1. Lefty gets good. What was he on the year, Russ? Does it have that?
Yes, it does.
59.
15%.
Second one on the way from Haynes. And it's good.
Nothing but net again.
Back comes the North, down by 6. First half of action. Farrow went for the steal, reaching foul. Tried to sneak up there on McDonald. That's only the 4th team foul against the South. And we'll see a fresh 5 or so come in now for the South here in just a moment.
See Coach Vinton Pease walking out of the gymnasium, probably getting a breath of fresh air. A couple of very talented Dollaters play great basketball.
Youngren with the basketball, bounce pass into Culbertson, bad pass, and it's taken out of there by Scholl. Scholl, beautiful move, stops, can't hit the 15-footer, tip up Haynes, no good. Rebound then, and an elbow thrown there in the vicinity of Farrow. Big time elbow thrown by Culbertson. Wow, that could have been dangerous. Then back it the other way, the North drives in and missed the shot, but we got a foul.
Well, there's no love lost between Kate Culbertson and Farrow, of course, because they played once or twice against each other in their careers, and they're hard-nosed. That Geneseo Ball Club was hard-nosed last year.
At the line will be McDonald as he was fouled by Scholl. Free throw up and good. McDonald with 7 points. Second one on the way, and it's good. And here comes the South leading by 4, and they throw it away. Bad pass by Haynes. Petrovic nearly got it back, but here comes the North again. Marquis passed it up to Krogert. Krogert now controls. Krogert very quick. Gives it out to McDonald. McDonald on the dribble on the right wing. Out to Krogert in the lane. Turn around. Youngren won't go off the back of the iron. Rebound tipped out to him. Tries baseline. Hits it. Ryan Youngren with 8 points. And it's a 2-point ball game. Back the other way comes Trent Scholl. Bounce pass over to Farrow. Farrow cross court. Scholl. Scholl penetrates. Gives it over to Travis White. Now to Farrow in the right corner. Looking inside, not there. Now to Scholl. He'll try a 3-pointer. No good. The rebound battled for, and it's going to be the North coming out with it. Here's McDonald. Double teamed on the left wing. And a whistle and a foul. Going to call it on Scholl. Will be whistled for his second. Substitutions now as Ince came in. Dutton came in. Also into the lineup, Ryan Anderson back in. Matt McDonald got called for the foul that last time. Okay. It's going to be his second. And that'll put Scholl at the line.
And I see this game being taped, Pete. I don't know what they're taping it for, posterity, or maybe going to have it on some cable channel. That'd be kind of fun to see, wouldn't it?
Not bad. Good on the shot by Scholl.
And this time when we watch it, we could have the air conditioner on.
At least a fan blowing in front of me.
You betcha.
Blowing the sweat off anyway. Scholl makes the first and makes the second. 33-29. South by 4. McDonald down quickly to Youngren. Now back to McDonald. Three-pointer launch, no good. A rebound tapped around. Youngren has it. Boy, he is all over. Tries a 15-footer, nails it. He's got 10. And he has been a star for the North team. Here's Brian Ince now. Ince over to White. Back to Ince. Ince drives in, hangs up, and nails a tough one.
He's an amazing one-on-one ball player.
Marquez will try to answer and can't. Rebound taken out of there by Dutton. Up ahead to White. White over to Scholl, lays it up, and it won't stay.
Oh, what a great pass from White to Scholl. Couldn't convert, but what a pass.
Donald to Kroger. He'll try an 18-footer. Good. Eric Kroger got one down.
Pretty pass and great shot by Kroger.
His first 2 points. 35-33. Brian Ince driving by Kroger. Lays it up, no good, but he got fouled by Kroger. They list Kroger at 6 foot. They list Ince at 5'9". Kroger's got maybe an inch or two on him, but boy, they're both really quick.
Yeah, but I tell you what, Ince just a little bit of a head fake, and he's just like a jitterbug. Boom, boom. He's by you. He's so fast.
Lewis back in and Peplow back in, both for the South team. Ince at the line, good. All-time scorer at Weathersfield. Second one on the way, and it's good.
Of course, his dad played basketball at Kewanee back in 65, I believe was his last year. So his dad was a good basketball player, too, and that, of course, is Lyle Ince.
And his brother Tony, quite a ball player as well.
Tony also, and I hear that Lyle and his wife Mary's youngest, the daughter, I believe, is playing basketball, too.
She'll probably light it up, too, right?
I wouldn't doubt it.
37-33, and the North comes back with substitutions. Tony Allen back in there. Brent Thompson from Walnut in for the first time tonight. There's Ince trying to lay one in, and he does. How'd it go? A scoop of ice cream on that one. He scooped way down and somehow got it to go. And got knocked to the floor in the process. Back the other way for the North. 39-33. Here's Porter going to the hole. Dish is down low. Beautiful pass to Andy Holting, who puts it up and good. Here we go the other way. This is running all over. Peplow with it into the lane. Lewis for two. Everything's a layup right now, or an uncontested shot, because people just can't play defense. It's too quick. Somebody's always open. It's just helter-skelter out there. Run all over the place. Long one by Allen, no good. Dutton can't grab the rebound, and Porter has it.
Oh, what a matchup. Dutton and Porter.
Porter tries a long one, and it won't go. Rebound taken out of there by Lewis, up ahead to Ince. Ince going to the hole. Almost lost the dribble. Now tries a three-pointer and nails it.
Oh, great shot by Ince.
44-35. Here's the North squad. Porter trying to go to the hole. Bounce pass down to Holting. Broken up by Ince. And Ince comes away and gets fouled by Porter. And Brian Ince is turning on this crowd.
It really is. And that last time down the court, Dutton and Porter, I'd like to see them go one-on-one a few times.
Both 6'8" and strong. 3:06 to go in the first half.
We'd get a few dunks out of that, wouldn't we?
Could. If they ever got open, but they're so big. I just back in and put up a hook shot. Ince at the line, nails another one. 15 points already. And make it 16. 46-35, the South by 11. It's been a good ball game. North keeps making runs, and then the South will make a run. It's about time for another North run. Driving to the hole, starting things off anyway on the right foot, is Jason Law from Orion. He was a last-minute sub. Now inbound back the other way. Shot put up and good. And that was by Ryan Anderson from Galva. So he answered in a hurry. Here comes Porter the other way. Shoots over Dutton and nails one. Wow. Nice 15-footer by Andy Porter. His first 2 points of the ball game. Here's a long one put up and nails a three-pointer. And that's by Matt Peplow, his second of the ball game. Nobody's missing a thing right now. What a show. And now I got a whistle and a break in the action. Dutton going to be called for the blocking foul.
Well, I think these officials are happy for this break in the action, Pete.
They're not the only one.
Of course, our officials for this game, can I name them off? Can I do that? Randy Remington, Princeton, Larry Wilcoxon, Walnut, and Ken Wilcoxon from Walnut. I wonder if they're related.
Father-son. At the line, Tony Allen, free throw good.
And again, our bench officials, the official scorer, Greg Christico, scoreboard, Bob Jones, clock operator, John Wolrob, and PA announcer, Rocky Stufflebeam.
Second one also good by Allen. And substitution, Jason Hove checking in. And he'll replace Ryan Anderson. 51-41. 2:22 remaining first half. Hove will inbound. With it in the backcourt for the South team is Peplow, and he lost it. Holting with it, and then he got fouled by Peplow. Good foul by Peplow, not allowing an easy layup.
Need a little bit of help in the backcourt, Pete. Peplow was left to do it by himself, and he tried to dribble out of it. And when you get two guys on you like that, and these kids are not exactly bad ball players, and Andy Holting is one of the better ones we've had play this game, and he stole the ball.
6-3 out of Anawan, and he makes the free throw, so he's got 3 points thus far.
These names are familiar to my memory also. Watched him play. These kids play, Anawan kids play up at Polo, Illinois, and they played in the cold that night. It was a great game, though.
Second one also good by Holting, and then the South trying to get a fast break going, lost it out of bounds, so it's back to the North.
Steve Pearton and I were up there. It was a playoff game, and of course Anawan won and moved in, and they won next 2 games. They did real well this year in football.
With the basketball now is Allen. Allen, spin move, lays it up, no good, and Dutton has the rebound. Up ahead it goes to Brian Ince, who will lay it up and good.
And Coach Jim Peck up to applaud that play. Great play by Brian Ince.
Well, Peplow made that happen with the good pass, and now the North bringing it down. The ball tipped out of bounds and lost out of bounds, but it was last touched by the South. No, it was last touched by the North, so it was just plain lost out of bounds by Jason Law. Here comes Brian Ince now. Brian Ince bringing it up court with Peplow. Peplow out between the circles. Behind the back dribble, free throw line, wants the shot, can't get it off. Trying to go down low to Dutton through his hands, knocked out of bounds by the North, though. 1:33 to go in the first half.
10 points. Lots of points in this game so far, Pete.
I think we may have a record broke here tonight. Ball knocked out of bounds, still belonging to the South. Record for the most points for 2 teams. 1988, 192. Porter's going to have the steal after Allen tried to force it into Dutton. Back the other way, drive into the hole, and we got a foul as Laws tried to get by Peplow, and he got fouled by Peplow. Already we got what, Russ? 96. Total points 192, so
we're halfway
got a ways
there.
to go. But
we're halfway there.
Coming up at halftime, we will take a break and send things back to the studio. They're going to have the 3-point shooting contest, I believe, so we'll kind of take a break from that and give you a little bit of music, and we can kind of catch our breath and get ready for the second half, but it should be a dandy. Eric Farrow coming back in. Brian Ince gets a breather. And also Mike Smith back in, and Peplow checks out. 7 points for Peplow in the first half. Air ball on the free throw there by Law. Missed everything, so the South has it. And a 10-point lead. Farrow with it. Brings it up court, passes over to Smith. Smith on the wing, back to Farrow. Farrow into the corner, Dutton. Dutton holds, cross court for Hove. Hove driving to the basket, charging foul. Good defense down on the baseline that time by Jason, or check that by Ben Endress.
Ben Enders took a heck of a hit there from Hove, and boy, when they hit the floor, it must be the summertime versus wintertime. You could hear it, and it was a hard hit.
53-43. North will go into Porter. He's swamped. Gets it back to Endress, and Endress gets fouled. Who's taking some shots? Took the charge, got nailed, and then took a shot there going to the hole.
This Endress is a real hard worker. He just gets down and dirty with him, and boom, he makes things happen. Real fun to watch ball players like this. Years going by, Tom Breed, for playing for Kewanee, used to take a lot of charges. He used to have to do that work you didn't like to have happen, but boy, sometimes you had to do it, you know.
Ben Endress misses the first one. Checking back in, Tony Allen, and he'll replace Jason Long. Under a minute to go in the first half. 10-point lead for the South. And Endress will make the second one. Mike Smith now for the South All-Stars. Brings it across the time stripe. Boy, he's quick. Throws it out to Farrell. Farrell to Hove in the corner. Hove holds. Tries to go into Dutton. Tipped away and out of bounds by Holting. 53-44. And it's inbounded out high to Farrell. Farrell holds. Now gets free, takes it into the lane, dishes out to Smith for a three-pointer. Good. His second one of the ball game. South is lighting it up. 56-44. Final charge here perhaps for the North team. Three-pointer from way out. No good that time by Tony Allen. Rebound Allen. Puts it up and good.
Followed his shot. Again, good fundamental basketball player.
Up ahead. Great lead pass from Smith to Lewis, and Lewis got it down. He threaded the needle. And here comes the North. They'll get a final shot. And it's Allen again. No good. A rebound taken out of there by Smith, and a whistle and a foul going to be called against Ben Endress.
1.3 seconds left in this half. Boy, 58-46. They keep this pace up, they definitely will have the record for most points in a ball game by two teams, Pete. We already saw one record tied today with the Kim Hansen getting the three-point shots, having 3 in the ball game.
At the line is Smith. And he makes the free throw. The second one is off the mark, and the rebound to the North, and that'll do it for the first half of basketball. It's been a good one. South on top by 13, though. 59-46. We'll be back with the halftime stats in just a moment. You're listening to the Hog Capital Hoopfest on WJRE.
Breedlove's since 1949. Sporting goods, sportswear, and lettering. Check Breedlove's everyday prices on the finest brand athletic shoes. Over 300...
everybody is still out getting a breath of fresh air. Mike Smith, well, let's see. Yeah, Mike Smith is going to inbound for the South as they will start the second half. He also has Travis White out there along with Ryan Anderson. Ryan Anderson has the basketball. And down low in the post area will be Jim Haynes and also Justin Petrovich. With it out high is Smith. Smith on the wing, goes into the right side corner to Travis White. Now down low to Haynes. Haynes can't get it to go. And the rebound taken out of there by Culbertson. Up ahead it goes, and it's broken up. And here comes the South, and then they lose it. Culbertson to Krogert. Krogert down low. Easy shot missed, but Porter has the rebound. Porter tries a long one now, and it's an air ball. Culbertson came over the back of Petrovich, gets it anyway, and got it up and good.
Culbertson looked at the officials like said, why didn't you call a foul on me? But nice play by Culbertson to make that steal beforehand.
Here's Smith on the wing. Out to Haynes. Haynes holds. Wants the three. Launches it. Has it blocked by Porter. But Haynes gets it back and then falls down. Culbertson picks it up. Now to Krogert back the other way. Nice bounce pass. Lead pass. Layup. Good by Ryan Youngren.
And it's a 9-point game with just 13 points, Pete. So the North team back in it.
South with the basketball. Smith. Now they're working down low to Petrovich. Wants the shot. Pump fake. Puts it up. Got fouled. Drew the foul on Culbertson. That's going to be, I believe, his third. And Justin Petrovich, 6'3" from Alwood, will go to the foul line.
Good strong move by Petrovich to draw the foul. Really went up strong.
And his foul shot's good. His first point of the night. Had a three-point shooting contest at halftime. Petrovich makes both free throws, 61-50, South by 11. And somebody forgot about playing defense, and Youngren gets free for an easy, uncontested layup. Nobody was around him. He's got 14 points. Mike Smith brings it up across the time stripe. Guarded by Krogert. Now there's the steal by Youngren. He'll go all the way for Western and puts it up no good, but got fouled.
That real good Western boys team this year I believe they won the Bradford tournament, Pete. I got the pleasure of watching them play. Did a real fine job. This Youngren kid, Brad Beggus, really got that program going very well over Western now.
Ryan Anderson guilty of the foul. And Youngren goes to the line. Got 14 points. 15. Second shot coming up. 18-11 to go on this one. And it's good. Back we go. 61-54. 7-point South lead. Here's Ryan Anderson. Throws left side along on White. Air ball. Petrovich rebounds. He'll put it up and in. Good. In the right place at the right time after the miss by White. Here's Krogert now for the North squad. Between the circles, gives it up to Youngren. Youngren going to be called for the walk. Tried to get it to Porter and drug his foot. 9-point South advantage. Inbound. Porter nearly stole it. And it'll be South basketball. Back the other way, Petrovich, and he will put it up, and good, and he got fouled by Porter. Greg Moss, you got a minute to come up. The executive director of the Hog Capital Hoop Fest, put on by your Pizza Hut restaurants. Great event.
Yes, it is, and I'll tell you what, the talent level is extremely high tonight.
That's for sure. These teams running up and down the court. Had a good girls game, but this boys game has been a real dandy.
This is probably the best talent level, 24 kids that we've put on the court at any time that I can remember in the 9 years that we've been doing it.
And how about the crowd tonight? It's a good one. It was a full gym to start this men's contest, wasn't it?
Yeah, considering it's about 120 in here, I think they're braver than I am.
And, of course, your Pizza Hut restaurants put this on, and then proceeds go to a couple of worthwhile organizations.
Right, Kewanee Youth Fund, which goes to all their youth work, and the Kewanee Y for their youth work.
Ryan Anderson just got a field goal down, 67-54. The South still holding on to a lead, but it's been a good ball game. And this North squad, Jim Peck told me before the game, he thought they had too much talent for his ball club.
Apparently the South squad didn't read the same papers.
67-56, Kroger just hit for the North team. 10th anniversary coming up next year, I imagine. You're planning on doing it again, right?
Oh, yes. We'll be here. In fact, we're planning on some big-time entertainment at halftime.
Well, it's a lot of work for you, I know, to put this on. A lot of people do a lot of things. You get help from a lot of people, but you do a great job, and I guess it's the community, I think, I hope they appreciate it, because they really should. This is a great event that you started back in '84 and seems to get better every year.
Well, thanks, Gary. I appreciate that. I think the fans do appreciate it. It's one last chance for these kids to show the talent that they had all year, and a lot of them don't get to play in the IBCA, the big game. There's a very limited number of kids get an opportunity there, so this is a chance for them to show their stuff in front of their friends and family.
And I think the coaches enjoy it, too. They get to sit over there and not really do a whole lot.
Yeah. Well, one of the coaches told me, they said in another game that they're involved in, they have to select the players and get the uniforms to them and do everything. So here we do it all for them. So they're really like us.
All right. Well, Greg, we appreciate you coming up, and thanks for the hospitality. We look forward to a 10th anniversary next year, and I know you got some special things planned that Doug was telling me about. It ought to be a great event.
Thanks, Gary, and thanks to WKEI for broadcasting the game. We appreciate it a lot.
All right, Greg. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Greg Moss, the executive director and the owner, operator of all the Pizza Hut restaurants throughout the area that put on this Hog Capital Hoopfest. 70-56, South hanging on to a 14-point lead. McDonald will cut into that just a bit. By the way, we had a three-pointer by Mike Smith drained earlier, his third of the night. So back to the play-by-play, but we wanted to get a few words from Greg Moss in there. 70-58, 15:47 left in the ball game, and it's still wide open.
And who does more for the Wethersfield boosters than Greg Moss, or for the community than Greg does? He does a fine job, and we sure appreciate it and letting us do this game. We sure enjoy it, Pete.
Ryan Anderson had the basketball. Now Smith has it. This pace is enough to make me tired just watching. Ryan Anderson, three-pointer. He'll nail it.
Oh, what a pretty shot by Ryan Anderson.
73-58.
He came from his six gun from his shoulder, and he shot it from there.
You know, it's the three-pointers that really have the South winning this ball game. Here comes Anderson. Anderson to Smith. Gave it up a little too late, but Smith will shoot anyway. It's no good. Rebound Marquis. Marquis outlet pass up to Endress. Endress hustles up. 15-footer is good.
The NCAA has a 45-second shot. The NBA's got a 24-second shot. There's a 10-second shot in this game, I swear.
Yeah. That's for sure. Smith up ahead. Anderson tries again the tray, and this one is just the opposite of before. It's an air ball. And it goes out of bounds. Substitution now. Anderson will leave the lineup, replaced by Travis White, another Galva Wildcat. Jason Hove in the lineup for the South as well. Andy Holting guarding Haynes. Holting for the North. Out top, Mike Smith. Gets it to Petrovic. Knocked away and picked out of there. Here comes Allen now for the North. Lost the handle, and he'll settle down and take it back out high. Marquis will try a long one. No good. Rebound, Allen has it. Puts it up, and no good, but he got fouled. 73-60.
Well, I think that the sun is going down, Pete, but I think it's getting warmer up here. Could be the level of competition on the floor. Already, we're not even halfway through the second half, and the South squad is at 73 points already. That's a lot of points.
I don't know if the scoreboard may explode from all the points here tonight. At the foul line, missing. First one is Ben Endress. You could get a job fanning people. That feels pretty good. I could just sit here eating grapes and fruit like they do in the movies, you know, and they sit there on the couch. You hire somebody to fan you. You're doing good work there, my friend.
I try, and it's kind of warm, so you got both hands full.
Ben Endress makes the second free throw, and back comes the South, and now we got a foul called on Tim Marquis. And team foul. fouls are even now at 3 this half. Well, Jason Hove to inbound.
Just want to say one thing to all the young ball players in the Kewanee and area. Be sure and be playing basketball like these kids are tonight, because before you know it, November comes around and you're going to be wanting to practice basketball.
Jason Hove drove baseline and stepped out of bounds, so it goes back to the north.
And basketball's a year-round sport now, so if you want to do your best, you want to play, you're going to have to practice year-round. I tell my daughter that. She's trying to shoot 10,000 shots to be able to play this next year, so she's going to give her a go.
There's a nice inside shot by McDonald. Looked like he got drilled, but no call, and he went falling down and missed it. Now Smith for a three-pointer, and he'll hit his fourth of the ball game.
My, oh, my.
76-61. What's the record for three-point shots for men? Shot up no good at the other end for the North by Marquis. And now Petrovic up ahead. Couldn't hang on, couldn't save it from going out of bounds.
Lance Gunning from Neponset in 1989. Todd Etheridge, Ohio, 1989. Jody Junasano, 187. Tim Wilson, Q1 86. 3. We just saw a new record. That's
and
4.
We've also seen another record, because 10 was the team record. No, I guess we're not there yet. 9. They've got 9 so far.
They're lighting it up.
And I'm sure with Smith and Peplow and Ince and Anderson, who have the shots, they may get another one. We got a little injury timeout. Ben Endress has got a nosebleed or a shot to the chops or something, getting a little toweled off, and now we're ready to go. South with the basketball. 76-61. And here comes a fresh 5 for the South. Mike Smith, meanwhile, brings it up court, gets it over to White. Now back to Smith. Looking in at Petrovic, not there. Now back to Travis White. In the lane through the hands of Haynes. Picked out of there, and here comes Ken Larson. Larson driving in, no good. There for the tip, up good is Ben Endress of Western.
And Johnny on the spot is Ben Endress. Nice play to be trailing that fast break.
He's got 8 points. Travis White with the bat. No, it's Haynes in the corner. Haynes going to jump one up, no good. A rebound will be battled for, and what do we got? All going to be called inside as Dutton and Farrow and Ince and Lewis and Scholl all check in for the South.
Do they call that wholesale changes?
A fresh fivesome. Or a fresh fivesome. How's that?
Yeah, it's fun to see Eric Farrow and Brian Ince playing together. I haven't seen them play together before in this game, so nice to see them get back into it together.
76-63. There's Holting. Nice post move, but he missed the shot, and Dutton got the rebound. Whips it up ahead for Scholl, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch, though, by hustling Ben Endress. Boy, the North seems like they've been kind of outplaying the South here the last couple of minutes, but they're not gaining ground. That's because of a couple of three-point shots drained by the South. Scholl, who had an excellent first half, is in there. He's got the ball. He's got 11 points. Into Dutton. Turnaround Jay. No good. And Holting with the good defense gets the rebound. Now it's broken up by Dutton once again. Scholl has it. Now to Ince from three-point land. He'll hit one, and there's number 10 for the South team, and Brian Ince has 3 of them.
And that was an NBA three-pointer.
And now driving the other way is McDonald, and he got fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair. Let's see. Make sure my math is correct.
I've never known you to make a mistake, Pete, like that.
An even 10. So that ties the team record for three-pointers. Mike Smith has 4 in the ball game. That breaks the old record of 3, held by about 3 or 4 players. McDonald at the line, up and good.
And currently tied by Brian Ince, of course, but it's been beaten.
No, he's got 3.
He's got 3, but I'm talking about 3 was the record.
Oh, yeah, right. McDonald makes the pair. He's got 12 points. Here's Brian Ince. Nearly had it stripped away by Larson. Now inside is Lewis. Shot no good. Holting rebound. Lost it. Now gets it back. Throws it over to Marquis. Now to Larson, and he got fouled by... Nope, Brian Ince with the good defense, and Larson going to be called for traveling. A couple of subs now for the North squad. Brent Thompson from Walnut and Jason Law of Orient both getting into the ball game.
I'm surprised we don't see more sweatbands on these kids as much as they're sweating. Like to get rid of some of that perspiration.
Kind of like a couple of the Blazers, huh?
Yeah.
Brian Ince with it. Always cracks me up. Bald head and a sweatband. Is it a fashion statement? It must be. I don't see. Anyway, there's Matt McDonald again hitting another one.
You know why? That was like Slick Watts used to have.
Slick Watts, yeah,
he
from
used to do the same
Seattle.
thing. Yep.
Driving the other way is Scholl. Nice shot, but it won't stay down, and McDonald with the rebound. McDonald up ahead now to Larson. Larson. Nice bounce pass over and up and no good by Brett Thompson. And he got fouled though. (79-67). 11:27 left in this second half.
I've never seen coaches so laid back in my life as I've seen in this game. Coaches Lowe and Beckett and coaches Peck and Bogner. I mean, they're sitting back. They're just enjoying themselves. Well, you can go in, have fun.
Yeah.
Look at them how laid back they are.
They're up screaming.
Oh yeah, going, come on.
Brett Thompson makes the first one from Walnut. He got his first point of the ball game. And second one no good. Tapped around, and finally it's taken out of there by Scholl. Brings it up a little too fast and out of control. Take it away. Matt McDonald picks up the loose ball. He'll go all the way against Dutton. Lays it up. Won't go. Tap up no good. And the rebound going to be off the hand of Eric Farrell, I think. It's still going to be North basketball. 79-68. 11:14 left. And McDonald inbound. Gets it in to Larson, who tries it from Treyland. No good. Rebound, Brian Ince. Ince leading a fast break. 2 on about 3, so he'll take it back out. Sets up, wanted the three-pointer. Can't get it off. Eric Farrell passed it up. He'll drive into the lane. Lays it up, no good. Rebound taken out of there by Thompson. Thompson up ahead. Driving to the hole now, laying it up and in. On a nice move was Jason Law. 79-70. Here's Trent Scholl. And driving to the hole, missing the shot. A rebound, McDonald. Up ahead to Larson. Larson for the layup. Good.
Oh, nice play by Larson there, Pete. He had to time that ball perfectly on that long pass and grabbed it and put it in for a left. That's a very tough shot.
And here comes the North. 79-72. South has been silenced, and there's a steal by the North squad. Coming up with the basketball, Jason Law, who is a last-minute substitution. He throws over to his running mate from Orion, Larson. Now to McDonald. Three-pointer no good, but he got fouled. Foul will be on Farrell. 3 shots coming up for McDonald. 79-72, 10-10 to go. South has been in command, but that commanding lead is gone.
Yeah, it's a 7-point game now, and with 3 shots, it could be a 4-point game.
Matt Peplow will check in. And he'll replace Mike Lewis. McDonald at the line, and here comes Big Andy Porter back in for the North.
In the last 3 minutes, Pete, the North team has broken that commanding lead, and the South has only scored 3 points in the last 3 minutes.
And McDonald going to town at the line. He's made the first 2 and gets a third one because he was fouled shooting a three-pointer. 79-74, 79-75. And we got a close one now. 79-75 with 10 minutes to go. Here comes the South team. Brian Ince to Dutton. Now out to Scholl. And a whistle. Too much pushing inside. Who are they going to get for it? McDonald and Farrell battling. It's going to be on McDonald. And McDonald picks up his third. Here comes a couple of substitutions. Youngren coming back in along with Tony Allen. McDonald will get a breather, as will Ken Larson. Inbounding is Matt Peplow, who's got a couple three-pointers in the ballgame. He'll inbound high to Dutton, and it's a bad pass taken away. And up ahead to Porter, and he'll lay it up and good.
Thought we were going to see a dunk, but the South team got back too fast, but still Porter made it. He's shaking his head. He wanted that dunk.
79-77, 2-point lead for the South. Ince drives the hole, lays it up, and it is good. No, they're going to wave it off.
Oh, that was definitely a good shot. What a play.
What are they waving it off for? How can you wave that off? He was up in the air when the whistle blew. Coach Peck is laughing with the official about it. Wasn't he up in the air when you heard the whistle blow?
He was definitely up in there, and they're going to give it to him out of bounds. It said it was before the shot.
Okay,
Unbelievable.
he must have just been maybe late blowing the whistle then. And there's Peplow trying to inbound to Farrell, and it was kicked away. So they'll try it again. Peplow looking to get it in. Finding Brian Ince all alone, lays it up, no good, but he got drilled by Youngren. Good foul, made him miss. And Ince will go to the line and shoot a pair, and Brian Ince at the foul stripe on the season, 80%. And here tonight, 4 out of 4, he's got 21 points, 22.
Yeah, like Greg said earlier, this is a great game for the area players that would not get to be in some of the All-Star games. Some of these kids will be, but many of them won't, and this is a great place for them to showcase their talents.
81-77, it's the South by 4. Driving the distance, then giving it up to Porter was Allen. Now way out, three-point shot, no good, and then it bounced over the backboard by Allen. So it's out of bounds to the South team.
A 4-point game, though, 81-77. Great game.
The way they're going, both teams may break 100 unless they both cool off considerably here. Scholl with it. He'll drive down the lane, then dishes off to Peplow, and he got called for the walk. So it goes back to the north. And here comes Tony Allen from Tuscarawas. Gives it down to Youngren. Shot up no good. A rebound taken out of there by Farrell. Heaves it up ahead. Peplow chases it down. He'll shoot from the baseline and nails it. Peplow at 9 points. Back the other way, Allen. Now an alley-oop to Porter, and he'll make the layup. Nice pass from Thompson. And Porter gets to go. What a show, 83-79.
And like Greg said, this is some of the best basketball we've seen, Pete, from these ball players. You can't find 24 better ball players in this game.
Peplow with it. Out on the corner, Farrell, long one, no good. Rebound, Peplow. Peplow shovels it out. Long one by Scholl is good. Three-pointer. There's number 11 for the South, and they take a 7-point lead down to the final 8:30. 86-79. Bounce pass inside, Porter. Jump hook, no good. Rattles in and out. Rebound up, blocked. And the South comes away with it. Ince fires at 3, no good. He thought he had it. He went running down court. Farrell rebounds for the South, and he's going to be called for the offensive foul. Nope, Youngren going to be called for the foul. And we finally have a little stoppage in play.
Yeah, I wanted to mention that Dutton had a great block down there, Pete, stopping it, and then he grabbed the rebound. Good ball player from Alexis, Matt Dutton.
A couple subs coming in now. And into the lineup is Krogert and also Ben Endress. Haynes comes back in, replacing Dutton for the South. Culbertson coming in, replacing Porter for the North. Boy, Geneseo must have had a heck of a team with Culbertson and Porter, 6'4" and 6'8", and both very strong kids.
Yeah, Porter was the kid that did a heck of a job.
At the line is Eric Farrell. He hasn't scored tonight. And he'll put up a free throw, and it's good. Second one also good by Farrell. Here's Kroger now with the basketball. Throws it up ahead to Andrus. Russ and I were just, we were silenced there because we were trying to think of an MVP.
Still a 7-point lead.
Somebody just made a basket there. I didn't tell who it was. Did you see who it was?
No, I didn't.
I think it was Tony Allen. But now a steal by Kroger, and then he lost it. Went out of bounds with it. 88-81 with 7:44 left. We've got to think about MVPs, and we've got a couple in mind, and just kind of wait here a couple of minutes and see what takes place. Here comes the South team. Peplow driving to the basket, lost it. Kroger comes out with it for the North. Up ahead to Andrus, to Youngren, good. What a great fast break by the North squad, and it was Endress and Youngren from Western. Ince the other way, and he'll try to lay it up, and he got fouled. Foul on Endress. And Ince will go to the line.
And he'll be shooting some more.
88-83. Let's see, what did we say the records for points were in the ball game?
25? How many does Ince have anyway? I think it's 25.
He's got 23, so most points in the game, 25 by Mike Vandevelde of Geneseo. And Ince has 24 now. Think he'll get MVP?
Chet or no? There's 25. He just tied the record.
Well, there's some others on the South squad that are deserving, but you can't overlook what Brian Ince has done. Here's Youngren. He'll fire one up, and he drains it. Brian Youngren nails another one, and it's 90-85 with 7 minutes to go. Anybody's ball game. Here's Scholl, who's had a good game for the South. Now Ince has the basketball, and he's going to be guilty of the walk. He tried to go baseline and shuffled the feet, and it goes back to the North squad, who looked to cut into a 5-point deficit. Here comes Krogert up ahead to Youngren. Youngren feels it, instead throws it back to Krogert. Thought he was going to take the tray. Krogert holds on the right wing. Still a lot of time in this one. Now three-pointer blocked by Scholl, but Krogert picked it up and lays it up and in. Scholl now bringing it up court for the South. Driving into the lane, dishes off to Lewis. Lewis will be left with the bunny, and he makes it. He's got 10. 92-87. Both teams kind of going back and forth. Endress has it from Krogert. Endress driving down to the left baseline, back out to Krogert. Long one on the quick release, no good. Lewis has the rebound for the South team. Mike Lewis from Williamsfield, and driving in, we got a foul. Scholl was driving in and got fouled.
I just love watching these kids play basketball. I haven't been speaking, Pete. I mean, I've been watching them go up and down the court. It's so much fun, and the action's nonstop.
Marquis and Larson back in for the North. And Mike Smith checks in for Brian Ince, who has 25 points. And at the line is Trent Scholl, who has quite a ball game. 14 points, make it 15 as he makes the first free throw.
He's one you got to look at to maybe be one of the most valuable player also for the South. He's played very, very well, Scholl has, from Princeville.
And he makes the pair of free throws and now leaves the lineup, and checking back in Ryan Anderson.
This has got to be an officiating dream, too, because it isn't, I mean, no coaches to argue with you. And,
yeah, that's true.
And you can call anything, and they're not going to say a word to the kids or the coaches.
There's a nice move by McDonald, floating into the lane, and got it to go. 94-89. Back the other way. Peplow, great pass to Lewis, and he missed the shot. Gets his own rebound. Tries again. High off the glass, and it's good. Wow.
And both the coaches, Bogner and Peck, marveled at that one, too. Great shot.
Here's Larson giving it up on the left wing to Marquis. Three-pointer. He nails it.
Oh, boy.
He's got 3 field goals, and they're all from three-point land. Here's Haynes now. 96-92. Haynes into the paint. Fadeaway. Won't go. Lewis taps it back out to Haynes. He'll try again, and it's good. 98-92, and we still got 5 minutes to play. Back the other way. Marquis into the lane, and all over the back of Krogert was Ryan Anderson.
With the next field goal, either side, Pete, we've tied the record for most points combined.
No. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
I thought the record was 109.
192 for the combined.
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking, okay. Okay, gotcha. Sorry. My bad.
I know I'm confusing.
Krogert makes the free throw. A lot of records being tied or broken in this one tonight. 5:06 to go. They're going to smash that record. Well, Greg Moss said that he thought this was the best assembled group of talent. Krogert makes the second one.
That tied the record. The next point will be A new record for combined points between two teams in the Hoopfest.
Jason Hove checks in for Mike Lewis. Here comes Peplow racing up court, and he lost it to Kroger. 98-94. Here comes the North squad. Ken Larson with it. Now out to McDonald. Shot off the mark. Battle for the boards and over the back. Culbertson came over the back of Jim Haynes, and he'll get called for the foul. Now we'll see Ryan Youngren check back in for the North squad.
That was his Culbertson's fourth foul. He's an aggressive ball player. I believe he's from the Atkinson area. He's one of those kids that did real well and played a lot for Geneseo.
98-94. Here's Jim Haynes, 6'3".
I agree.
Good call. Matt Peplow will inbound for the South on the possession arrow. They got it. Having a tough time getting it in. Now throws it in out long, and Ryan Anderson holds. Now drives to the hole, cut off, gives it up. Haynes has it. Haynes with the basketball, backing in. No shot. Good defense by Culbertson, and we got a whistle, and stepping out of bounds with the basketball was Ryan Anderson. So to go back to the North, leading by 5 is the South. North with the ball. And here comes Larson from Orion for the North squad. Culbertson was open inside. They didn't give it to him. McDonald has the ball. McDonald and Youngren have been the two stars for the North, for the most part anyway. Marquis has been a star. There's his fourth three-pointer, so he equals Mike Smith. 99-97. Two-point game, and here's Mike Smith. Taking it down, throwing it out, now to Peplow. Peplow shovels it down low to Hove. Hove backs his way in, takes it back to Peplow. Peplow tied up, gets it to Mike Smith. Mike Smith driving to the hole, pulls up for the jumper and hits it.
Pretty shot by Mike Smith. Pressure shot.
He's got 15. Back the other way, 101-97. We said both teams would break 100. Here's McDonald. He can't hit. Battle for the rebound. Larson has it for the North. He'll lay it up, but wait a minute. He traveled on the baseline.
Pretty play, though. And Larson got the ball in there and just came right along the baseline, and unfortunately he dribbled out. But, boy, great play to get the ball up and in.
You know what I like about this game? No timeouts. There hasn't been one timeout. Just let them play. I like that. 101-97. Trent Scholl back in the lineup. He's got a tough layup, and he gets it to go, and he deserves some MVP consideration.
Boy, pretty play by Scholl.
He's got 18. 103-97. Here's McDonald to Marquis. If he makes another three, this place would go nuts. But instead, he lost the ball going into the lane, picked up by Haynes. Here comes Mike Smith for the South. Mike Smith drives the lane, lays it up, and good. 105-97. Who do you like as MVP? There's 3 or 4 guys on each team the way this is going. Longin by Youngren, no good. McDonald rebounds, and he gets fouled. At the foul line will be Matt McDonald.
And I'll tell you what, at 105-97, just an 8-point lead, and goodness, 7-point lead now. Hey, this is a great ball game, and Greg Moss could not have asked for it to be any closer than this. No way.
Matt McDonald now with 21. He's the scoring leader for the North, just ahead of Ryan Youngren with 20. 105-99. Here comes the South team. Smith was going to launch a three, but good defense. Instead, Scholl puts up the jumper, and he gets it to go. This kid has been amazing all night long.
And next 2 points will tie the record for the most points in the game.
20 points for Trent Scholl. Here's Endress driving in, and he gets fouled. 107-99 with 2:27 left. Doug Courier just coming up and getting our MVP selections, and I told him it was a tough choice. At the line is Ben Endress. He's had a good ball game tonight. 8 points. Makes the free throw. 107 to 100. Second one on the way from Endress. No good. Battle for the boards, and Porter has it for the North. And he lost it on the way up, but the North comes away with it. Larson has it in the corner. McDonald, three-pointer, and it gets stuck.
We've seen everything in this game, Pete. Everything.
It gets stuck between the backboard and the rim.
And that's a tie ball.
107 to 100. Possession arrow will give it to the North. 2:18 to go. Here's Youngren. Wants the shot. Instead goes out to McDonald. Three-pointer. This one is drained.
Wow. Unbelievable. McDonald. Well, great shot by him. Only a 4-point game again.
He's got 24 now. Down into the corner, Hove. Cross court, Scholl tries a three-pointer, no good. McDonald rebounds. McDonald's been all over the last minute or so. He'll try another one, no good. Youngren gets the rebound. Out to McDonald, three-pointer, it's good!
And a 1-point game, Pete.
107-106. Matt McDonald with 2 three-pointers. Driving in, putting up the shot is Mike Smith, and it'll go. Big basket for Mike Smith. 109-106. Brian Ince waiting to get in, but he can't get in. Larson for the North. They can tie with a three. Youngren will try it. It's gone!
Unbelievable. Youngren, McDonald. What a tandem.
We're tied at 109 with a minute left. The best Hoopfest men's game ever is taking place, and a timeout wanted. I mentioned there's been no timeouts. Now there is one. We're tied at 109, and we'll take a break. You're listening to the Hoopfest on WJRE.
Father's Day is June 21st, and you can treat him to a great meal at the Kewanee Farm Restaurant. On Father's Day, they'll be serving from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. with 2 full smorgasbords available, as well as their regular menu selection. Make your reservations now and treat your dad to a special meal on Father's Day at the Kewanee Farm Restaurant. There will also be a drawing that day for a Zebco Rhino 33 rod and reel. Call today and make your reservations at the Kewanee Farm Restaurant, serving from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Father's Day. Call today.
Waples and Farmers State Bank of Neponset is a full-service bank ready to assist you with your banking needs. They also send along good luck wishes to area players in this Hoopfest and are proud to serve the Neponset area. Make your banking simple. Do it all under one roof at a full-service bank. Waples and Farmers State Bank, 120 West Commercial Street in Neponset. Member FDIC.
Back here at Weathersfield, and boy, is this place abuzz. We're tied at 109 with 59.9 seconds left. This has been a classic. Brian Ince back in the ball game along with Mike Smith. Both have been bombs away tonight. Scholl is in there. Scholl inbounds to Brian Ince, who just got back in the ball game. He will drive to the hole, cat quick, and got tied up by Porter for the jump ball. Possession arrow will keep it to the south.
And Porter shaking his head, Pete, saying, gee willikers, I thought I had it, and I was going to go all the way. But a nice play.
So the South will inbound underneath its own basket. Scholl, suddenly both teams thinking about winning maybe a little bit more than before. Mike Smith with it, guarded by McDonald. Now to Scholl. He'll try a three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound, Dutton. Dutton for the South throws it out to Scholl. Tough man-to-man defense by the North, down to 35 seconds. Brian Ince to Mike Smith, both capable of the long bomb. Smith drives in, and he got, charging foul. Charging foul on Mike Smith. That'll give it back to the North. The South has led the entire ball game, and now the North with a chance to take the first lead of the game, and they call a timeout to think it over. 31 seconds left, and we're deadlocked at 109. Most points in a ball game, 109. Both teams have tied that record. Somebody is going to break that record. North, South, we'll see.
One heck of a ball game. I believe both teams are in the bonus. Is that right? They both have 7.
Yep.
Was that a shooting foul then? Because it was a charge.
No, it'll be possession for the North.
Okay.
Well, and they've never had the lead. The South women led the whole way and won tonight 73-52. The South men had a 13-point lead at halftime. I think the biggest lead was 16 maybe, but you never felt like it was comfy. No, and it certainly wasn't. And now the North will have a chance to take the lead. Travis White, Brian Ince, Mike Smith, Trent Scholl, and Matt Dutton for the South. Ryan Youngren, Matt McDonald, Ken Larson, Ben Endress, and Andy Porter. Here's Matt McDonald for the North. Now here's Endress taking it in. Almost lost it now to Larson. Down to 15 seconds. Here's Youngren. Now to McDonald. He's open. Takes the shot. It's good! He hits the three-pointer. 8 seconds. South can tie. Brian Ince wants it. He'll put it up. And it's no good. Back to Ince for a final one. Oh, it's unbelievable! And we're going to overtime. Unbelievable! OT in the Hoopfest. And that shot was from the bench. He missed one in the corner. Dutton got the rebound, had the presence of mind to look for his ace in the hole, and it was Brian Ince, and he put up a 25-footer and drained it as the buzzer went off, and we are tied at 112 going to overtime. This is crazy.
Oh, this is a great feat. And, you know, we were talking about the record for most three-point field goals in a game is 4. We now have, I believe, 4 ball players in this game have 4 three-point field goals now.
Brian Ince, Mike Smith, Tim Marquis, Matt McDonald has 3.
Sorry.
So you were close. But Matt McDonald hits a three-pointer to give the North its first lead and what maybe was going to be a win. And then Brian Ince, playing his final game ever on this Weathersfield floor gym, at least organized ball, hits an unbelievable tray to send it to overtime. Now look at the guys out there starting the overtime. They're all 6'3" and under. Before they had all the, you know, Dutton and Porter and these big guys banging in there. Well, Holting's out there. He's a big boy at 6'3".
And they both have beaten the record of 109 points, too.
Holting and Farrell jumping up, and Farrell gets the tip control to Scholl. 112 all. We got a 5-minute overtime. Brian Ince to Travis White inside Farrell, and Farrell gets fouled. He's hacked by Jason Law.
Oh, this is fun.
Well, it's been a late night, but what a ball game. WJRE Kewanee, I hope you're enjoying it here tonight, wherever you're listening in the Tri-County area. 4:48 to go in the OT. We're tied at 112. Eric Farrell at the line. 2 out of 2 at the stripe tonight. His only points. This one is good. Gives the South a 1-point lead at 113 to 112. And the second shot on the way.
Let me catch my breath here.
And Farrell rattles it good.
I mean, great ball game.
114, 112. Here comes Kroger, guarded by Ince. Kroger gets it across the time stripe. Takes it down baseline, now takes it out beyond the circle and gives it out high. Now inside, going to the hole, putting it up, and no good is Law. Rebound taken out of there by White for the South. Now to Trent Scholl. What a great move. And he pulls up for the jumper. Good.
Great play by Scholl, Pete. I thought he had that blocked, and he did a really nice job of putting the ball up on a nice move.
Kroger the other way, lays it up and good, and he got fouled. He'll have a chance for a three-point play. Got fouled by, I think, Petrovic. And Kroger gets another one.
And Kroger, you mentioned earlier how fast he was. He and Ince, what a pair to go against each other. He was flying down the floor. Ince is right with him. It was great to watch them play against each other for the last time.
Kroger at the line. Completes the three-point play. 116-115. South by a point. Here's Brian Ince. Behind the back. Wow, was that quick. And he got fouled. Foul is going to be called against Tony Allen. Notice that Matt McDonald and Ryan Youngren, the two there's been a lot of stars, but the two leading scorers anyway for the North are on the bench right now. I'm sure they're going to come in at about a minute or so. Mike Smith, one of the keys for the South, is on the bench. There's a missed free throw, but Farrell gets the rebound. Brian Ince with it. Gets it to Farrell. Farrell drives baseline. Pulls up, wants the shot. Rejected by Holting. Goes out of bounds. It's still South basketball.
Good job by Holting from Anawan to get up there and block Farrell's shot. He's always been a real consistent ball player for Anawan and showing his height and his jumping ability there.
White had trouble getting it in, and again it was Holting denying the inbound, and he knocked it away, and it goes out of bounds again, so White will try it again. Bounce pass down low to Farrell. Pump fake and then puts it up, and he missed the shot. Rebound taken out of there by Tim Marquis. Now Krogert. And a long three-pointer, no good by Tony Allen. A rebound, Petrovic. Now up to Scholl. Scholl is flying to the hole, and he'll lay it up and good. 118 to 115. South by 3.5 to go. Krogert gets free. Down the lane, lost it, stripped away by Farrell. Up ahead to Scholl. He's got another layup. It's good, and he got nailed by Marquis. It's going to count.
And Scholl, there's another one you could have for your most valuable player from Princeville, the 5'11" jumping guy.
He's got 26.
Jeez, we've got what? How many? 4 guys that have beaten the record, 25 points now. McDonald, Ince, and Scholl. Is that right?
Close enough. Here comes a fresh 5. Ryan Youngren, Matt McDonald.
I just love records.
Andy Porter, Ken Larson, and also Ben Endres checking in for the North squad. Coach Peck and Coach Bogner looking down at their bench, seeing who they want to finish with. 3.5 to go.
To make this like hockey and have them go on the fly, you know.
Yeah. 26 points for Scholl, and he's at the line. 28 for Ince. Scholl makes another free throw. He's got 27 now. 121 to 115. South with the 6-point lead. Larson gets it down low. Turnaround McDonald, no good. Porter has the rebound. He'll muscle it up, no good. And now a whistle and a foul going to be called. Who are they going to get? They're going to get Travis White for the foul. And that'll mean Matt McDonald steps to the line.
6-point lead now for the South. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left. This is about when the North made their move the last time.
Matt McDonald misses a free throw, but there for the rebound is Youngren. Puts it up, no good. Gets it again, puts it up, and no good. And then the South has it. Jump ball, possession arrow to the North. By the way, Matt McDonald leading scorer in the ballgame with 30. 23 for Youngren. 3:07 to go. We may not get home for a while.
Still on that even number, Pete, so it can happen.
I got to work in the morning. Just go from here, maybe. There's a shot up by Porter. Good. Andy Porter with a nice, strong move. 121 to 117, and nearly a steal by a hustling Ryan Youngren. A lazy inbound pass, and Youngren almost had the steal. South still with possession. 121 to 117. The inbound goes up ahead to Scholl. Scholl across the half stripe. Nice pass down to Farrell. He'll hold. Throws out high to White. Now to Scholl. Scholl looking for Ince. Finds Ince. He'll go baseline. Now cuts back in the lane. Puts it up. No good. Out of control a bit. Couldn't get it back. He wanted to pass but couldn't. Now McDonald the other way. He'll put it up and it won't stay. Tip up, no good. Tries again. No good. And a big rebound for Eric Farrell.
Just a 4-point lead for the South, and a big board by Eric Farrell.
Trent Scholl brings it up. Can't get off a shot. Nearly lost it. Now finds Brian Ince. Ince over to Scholl. He'll try a three-pointer. He got hit on the way up. No call. Now McDonald, he lost it. Bad pass. Ince breakaway. And he will lay it up and good. Brian Ince now with 30. 123 to 117. Here's Porter now. Drive it in. Layup. Good.
Pretty play. Porter has come to the head here and really done a very fine job now for this North team.
And a timeout taken by the North. We'll take a break. Don't go away. You're listening. South on top of the North by 4 in overtime. It was 112 all after regulation. This has been one hell of a game.
You're exactly right, Pete.
Mike Smith inbounds. Eric Farrell. Smith gets it back from Farrell and brings it up court. Finds Scholl, who has been hot. Now to Farrell, free throw line. Drives down the lane, back to Scholl. Three-pointer is up and no good. Andy Porter rebounds, and here comes the North. Matt McDonald bringing it up court. Launches down to Marquis. Goes baseline. A running shot is good.
Marquis, great shot. And just stop, boom, and hit it.
He's got 14 points, and it's a 2-point game. We may have another overtime, and now a foul out high on McDonald as he fouls Mike Smith. Smith will go to the line and try and give his team a bit of a breather. 74% foul shooter on the year. Of course, really, those stats mean absolutely nothing because, what, it was 3 months ago or something.
Exactly. You weren't even here 3 months ago,
That's
Pete.
right. So it was back in March when it all ended. He makes the free throw.
I tried to keep the people abreast of where you were and what you were doing, and I told them how that you were goofing off and on an extended vacation and whatever. And
20 points for Smith.
And how much we missed you, and we said all sorts of things.
Getting deep in here.
Yes.
Scholl leaves the lineup. Matt Peplow back in.
It's late, Pete.
Yeah, really. Need to get to bed. Hey, but this is fun. Mike Smith makes the second. It's a 4-point South lead. Bringing it up court is the North squad. Larson has it. Boy, missed Porter and throw it away. Farrell breakaway. He'll go up for the dunk, and he missed it. He missed the dunk. And McDonald has it. Oh, my. McDonald misses the shot. Gets his rebound, puts it back up and in. Oh, boy, Eric Farrell missed the slam dunk.
Oh, boy, it's a 2-point game. 54.7 seconds left. Eric had it, and he knew it. He stole it, and he was looking for it, and just came up a little short. And that's what this hot Jim can do for you.
He had it all set up to put it down, and the place would have went crazy, but instead, he's got a red face.
He's a little embarrassed, but it's happened before. But, oh, boy, this has been a great ball game so far. And the best ball players on the floor, I really feel right now, Pete. This is the end of the game. Overtime, I think we have the best ones out there now, the best of the best. And I think both coaches are wanting to win, as that's obvious from Coach Roger Lowe and the Coach Brad Bickett calling that last time out just now.
Well, they got a chance in this one after trailing all the way. They tied it at 112 at regulation. Or I should say they took the lead before the second half ended, and then Brian Ince sent it into overtime. The North has had one lead, and it was 112 to 109. Well, now they have a chance again, perhaps. The South will have the basketball. 125 to 123. Peplow will inbound. Gets it into Eric Farrell. Farrell goes back court to Peplow. Peplow behind the back dribble, guarded by Marquis, across the time stripe to Mike Smith. Smith will drive in. Dishes down low to Lewis, who got fouled by Culbertson, who can't believe it. But he gets called for the foul. And that's his 5th foul. Although just have to bring probably Andy Porter back in now. And they will.
And Geneseo for Geneseo, it looks like, Pete.
Culbertson only had 4 points, but he was a force, no question about it. And at the line will be Mike Lewis from Williamsfield. He's got 12 points, 61% foul shooter.
And 2 bigger free throws in this ball game you'll never see.
First trip to the line for Lewis, and he rattles the first one in and out and then back in. Oh, boy. Well, maybe Matt McDonald can come up with heroics again for the North. The second one by Mike Lewis is also good. 127-123. Here comes Larson. He'll try a three-pointer, and it's good! How do you like that?
Oh, my goodness.
He hadn't hit one all game, and he steps up there and drains one, pulls his team to within a point, and Eric Farrell now gets fouled by Ryan Youngren with 26 seconds left. So Eric Farrell, who missed the slam dunk, will go to the line. He was only 42% on the season at the charity stripe. So he'll have to step up there and try to make a free throw or two. It's 127 to 126.
And this is the spot where...
Can you believe Larson, though, making that? He took it coast to coast, pulled up at the arc, and nailed it.
And he hadn't shot one the entire game.
Eric Farrell, 4 of 4 at the line, though, tonight. And he gets the first one. How do you figure? A guy shoots only 42% all season long, hasn't played for a while, and comes in and hits 5 out of 5.
Must be the track.
Maybe that's it. 128, 126. Second one also good. It takes a three-pointer to tie it. Who's going to take it for this North team?
Oh, boy. I'd love to see it again.
Here's Larson. They're looking for McDonald. Larson. Now over to Marquis. He's been hot. Porter has it inside, trying to find somebody to shoot the three, and Marquis has it tipped away, and it goes out of bounds. It'll still be the North ball. Now you got Marquis with 4, Youngren with 1, McDonald with 3, Larson with 1. McDonald's going to inbound and then get it back.
McDonald's got to be the guy to shoot this one.
He's going to get it into Marquis. Now to Porter out high. There's McDonald. Guarded by Farrell. Farrell strips the ball away. Taken away now by Smith. And the South is going to hold on and win it with 2.9 seconds. Mike Smith gets fouled. So Farrell, who we kind of laughed about missing the dunk, comes up with 2 big plays. He hits the free throws. He's out there lapping with Brian Ince. He hits 2 free throws to give his team a 3-point lead, and then he knocks the ball away from McDonald. And now the South is going to hang on, it appears anyway. Mike Smith is going to step up to the line. Big hand for Ryan Youngren, who went out of the ball game. He had quite a game tonight. Let's see, 23 points for Ryan Youngren.
Oh, boy. He's a great ball player. He and McDonald, Porter, these kids did a tremendous job for the North squad, and being down by almost 16 points at the one time.
32 for McDonald. And Russ, 24 of those in the second half. Mike Smith makes the free throw. That'll ice the victory. 130 to 126 overtime right now. Mike Smith will try again, and he makes it again, and that's going to do it. It is all over, and this has been a classic. There's a steal by Ince. He has a three-pointer at the buzzer, no good. And the South wins it 131 to 126 in overtime, and the stars are many, Russ.
Let's go first of all to the before the game end window overtime, Pete.